you know, the whole like hopeless romantic thing. I feel like a hopeless Halloween hunter right now. Hey Ghoster Squad, welcome back to our spooky oasis. Today we are going Halloween hunting, but I have no idea at all if we are going to actually find anything. I went to At Home like 2 weeks ago and Halloween was nowhere in sight at all. Like they hadn't even put out the 4th of July stuff, I think, and I feel like it always comes out after 4th of July stuff does, and there were no clear aisles either. That's always the first sign that they're gonna start stocking the shelves too. But everyone's getting stuff at Home except for me. I was watching Jade the Libra's video and she was talking about how she was frustrated too because she's in Kansas City, which is close to me, and I feel like and I'm in Colorado, and she mentioned that someone had a code orange in Colorado, and I'm like, where? I have not seen it posted anywhere. So if any of you know, please let me know. But she was expressing like how frustrated she is, and I'm like, yeah girl, same. So I'm hoping that, I don't know, maybe a lot happened in the store in 2 weeks, and then if not, I'm thinking about potentially going to TJ Maxx, because I have one closer to my apartment, to see if I find any of the Summerween towels, because I did see Sierra had mentioned that she got a Summerween towel, and I was like, I have not heard about that. I think the one she got was like pink and orange, I'm not sure, something like that. And I was like, I wonder if they have other designs, because you guys know I'm not a pink girly. If it's pink, it also has to have purple, you know. So I'm headed over to At Home, and then if I do end up going to TJ Maxx, I also want to stop at Barnes & Noble, because a new Barnes & Noble near me opened up and I haven't had a chance to go check it out, and I'm looking for some Summerween inspo, because I'm finally back in a reading mood. It had been a hot minute since I had like the attention span to focus on books. I'm not a physical book reader, but I do love listening to audiobooks, so I like to go get the vibes at the stores, see what book covers call to me, and then kind of build my audiobook TBR from there. So yeah, I'm just really excited to have fun today. If you're new here, my name's Mandy Spooks, and I live my best spooky life so that you can too. So if you love Halloween and spooky pop culture, be sure to hit the subscribe button, because we have a cool time here all day, every day of the year. I don't know, that didn't go where I was expecting it to. Okay, so being totally honest with you guys, moving to Colorado was a huge adjustment, because I had no idea that seasonal depression is a real thing. It hits me every year, but I did a huge lifestyle switch coming from Arizona to Colorado, where we went from like 6 months of summer to 6 months of winter. And don't get me wrong, I love the 4 seasons here. But when winter drags on and I can't go out much, and I'm indoors a lot, I start to get really like in my feels and feeling like just super unhappy. And I've learned now to identify that as like it's seasonal depression, because the minute the sun comes out and everything turns green, you guys I'm sure are seeing that it's green everywhere I drive, I'm just this like happy person again, and I come back to life. So oh no, I'm gonna end up passing the street because they're not gonna let me in. Oh well, we'll have to go down an extra block. More talking time for me. So I'm really excited to just be out again, honestly. Like, I'm vibing. I'm so happy the sun is out, that I get to wear my sunnies again, and that it's officially hunting season. Even if we don't find anything yet, it's the hunt. Like, it's the fun part of hunting is that you never know what you're gonna find, you know? And I lost that feeling for a long time, so I'm super excited to get back into it this year. And I'm not even really looking for anything in particular. I'm actually not even planning to buy anything today. That is already a lie. Why is she lying? There's one thing that I will be buying if I find it, and it's this spiderweb plush blanket I saw that is at Home. It is so pretty. The web is like a circle, like the actual circle web. It looks gorgeous, and I'm like, okay, I need that in my life. So that is the one thing that I will be purchasing if I find it. Wishful thinking, right? That I'm actually going to find it. And that's it. That's all I'm buying today. Or if I find a Summerween towel. And it doesn't have to be a Summerween print per se. I just really want a towel that vibes for me, because I want to go swimming this year. I want to do all the Summerween things. It has been a long time since we have just enjoyed summer. Probably since Arizona. I don't think we've really like embraced summer. The first year was really hard because we were dealing with some personal things that happened. And then the second year we kind of explored a little bit. And then last year we moved and Mr. Spooks took on this really cool weekend job where he gets to like go to live concert shows and be the camera operator. So he really loves doing that. So this year we're settled in our new place and he's taking less shifts so that we have more time to actually do things on the weekends too. So I'm really just prepping for the best spooky summer ever right now. So those are my items. Total oxymorons right there. Oh my God, I haven't said the word oxymoron in a hot minute. A haunt minute, I mean. So yeah, oxymorons right there. A towel for Summerween and a blanket for coziness. I'm just going to talk with you guys. What else am I going to do in traffic? I'm not going to lie though. I'm like, do I talk to the ghouls or do I listen to my audiobook? It's a very, very complicated situation here. I can't decide what I want to do more, but right now I just feel like vibing. Honestly, I'm so excited about being out that I'm not even sure that I can listen to my audiobook. That's another problem with me, is I like to listen to audiobooks, but if my brain is wandering a lot, like if I'm excited or stressed about something, I just can't focus, and then I'm like, oh crap, I have to go back like 2 chapters now. So considering how excited I am right now, I don't think I could listen to the book. So I was saying, I made my coffee at home. Haha, coffee at home, going to at home. Because we're on a budget. Budgeting is cool. I made myself Scaramello latte, but I couldn't bring Scaramello with me today because he would spill all over the car. So if you're curious what that is, I have a shorts recipe of how I make myself Scaramello latte. And guys, I'm very sad but not to admit that, sorry, there was like a weird colored paper on the at-home door and I was like, oh my God, are they closing? Because it looked like cardboard almost, and I panicked a little bit, guys. Have you guys seen the news about people saying that they're like in the early stages of filing for bankruptcy? My heart cannot. My heart will not go on. So I panicked a little bit. I was just like, oh, don't tell me it's starting. But anyway, I hadn't had coffee in a few weeks now, which is really weird. I started a whole new health journey that I'm sharing on my Patreon. My first vlog is coming up very soon. I'm editing it now. But I started a new healthcare journey. I have PCOS and I've been learning how to manage it. And I wasn't even intentionally trying to cut it out, but it was really weird. For the first time ever in my entire life, I just wasn't craving coffee. I guess maybe because I was feeding myself all the things that I should be. I don't know. It was really strange. And today I was just like, well, I'm not really craving it yet, but I do need something to hold me over because I had breakfast. It's 2. I had a really late breakfast, actually, like basically lunch. And I was like, I should take it. I do put protein in it sometimes. So it was my Scaramello latte with protein. And then I just had it and I was like, oh my God, this is so good. I forgot how delicious it is. Look at these trees. I'm telling you, like, this would have never happened when I was in Arizona. It's freaking gorgeous out here. And it does not look like this in the winter. Anyway, I'm all over the place. So I was like vibing with my coffee. It literally tastes like the Golden Eagle from Dutch Bros. And it's guilt-free. I didn't put the sparkles in whip today. Even without it, it was delicious. But am I the only one that is just ridiculous that I have to have 2 drinks with me. So I have my coffee, but I also need water, because once the coffee's done, if I end up staying out today, I'm gonna end up being so thirsty. That's another thing about Colorado, is I'm always thirsty here. I guess because of the altitude, I don't know why, but even when it's not hot, I just am always thirsty. I always need water. So I also brought my water and I jazzed it up. I didn't make my slasher infusions yet, but I threw in some strawberries. I had like a quarter of a pickle, a cucumber left, so I threw that in. I threw in some mint, some lime. Let's see how it tastes. Oh my God. That is actually really good. I'm gonna save it because I haven't finished my coffee yet. Anyway, we're here, so wish a good luck and let's see what we find. Wait, you guys. So this old man just got out of his car. I didn't even have my camera out anymore. I was just like getting ready to go inside, and he got out of his car and straight up just stared at me. What is wrong with people? So now I'm like, why were you staring at me, freaking weirdo? Now I don't want to go inside. It's fine, we're gonna do this. Look, you see how from far away it kind of looks like those yellow things could have been cardboard or something? I don't know, maybe it's just me and I'm blind. Okay, no luck. 4th of July is out though, so maybe 1 or 2 more weeks, but I did find towels, but they are not Summerween, and I'm not vibing. I like, this would have been kind of cool because it's purple, but it has other colors. This one's really cute though, tempting, and the Barbie one is kind of cool too, but no luck for me. I do have to show you guys something kind of random that I thought was so cute. Hello. Isn't he so cute? So I'm heading to TJ Maxx. Okay, I'm gonna be super honest with you guys. I kind of have anxiety about being gone right now because Bruce, my bigger dog, little Brucey Pooh, has always been a bad little bear, and he has severe chewing problem. Not severe, I wouldn't say severe, and I think it's more separation anxiety from me than anything else, but he tends to chew my things specifically. He tends to chew my things up when I am away from home for too long for his comfort. And we have tried everything. We've tried like clearing the apartment of things that he could chew while we're gone and stuff, and I feel like such a dumb bad dog mom for this, but I finally realized yesterday that the obvious solution is to not crate train him, because he is crate trained, but to actually put him in his kennel when we leave the apartment for too long, because to us it's like, well, we just want him to be at home, like it's his home, you know. But this little guy ate part of our memory foam mattress pad last night when we went out, and we had to take him to the ER. It was this big thing. He's fine, by the way. He's totally fine now. But he just always has episodes, like either he gets sick because like he just has tummy issues, or he does something silly like this to make himself sick. So we had to take him to the ER. He racked up a $400 vet bill, and he's fine now, thankfully. He's totally fine. They handled it well. But at the vet is where they gave me the idea. I was like, basically I paid $400 for really obvious but good advice. They were like, oh, is he a chewer? And I told them like, yeah, we've tried everything. And they were like, yeah, some dogs just can't handle anything except crate training. And when they said that, this like light went off in me that I was like, why have we not considered that? Like, we always talked about it a lot earlier on when we first had the dogs, obviously, like as puppies, and then now I'm just like, why hadn't we thought about that as an option? So I think you guys have seen in the videos, we have those like cloth style kennels, like zipper ones. He loves them. Like, he's always in his, no matter what, like we just don't close them on him. So today's the first day. That's part of why I came out, to kind of like test it out and give him a chance to see that I'm gonna come back and everything's fine, obviously. And we have like the Blink camera from Amazon. But I'm the one who has anxiety now because I just feel bad that he's like, why did they do this to me? Because we haven't done that to him in years. So I'm just like a nervous little dog mama right now, and I just want to go home, but everything's fine. Like, we have the camera on and I can hear. And Mr. Spooks is usually the one who like doesn't want to make them uncomfortable, but he's like, he's fine. Like, this is good for both of you, for you to get out and be okay with him being like that, and for him to learn that you're gonna come back. So I'm just feeling everything right now, and I just want to go home, but I know I shouldn't, because he needs to learn that I don't have to be home all the time, because I am home like 90% of the time. So that's where I'm at. That was the longest story in the history of ever. But you guys know how much my little monster's been to me, and so I'm just having my own little separation anxiety right now, because I just want him to know everything's okay and that I love him, and it's not like a form of punishment or rejection. It's for his own good. What are we gonna do with these little monsters, guys? They like monopolize my entire heart. And now I'm sad. The more I'm talking about it, the more sad I am. But let's look at how pretty Colorado is. But anyway, I still have quite a bit of a drive, so I think I'm gonna tune into my audiobook now so that I can relax a little bit and stop thinking about Bruce. Okay, just got to TJ Maxx, and you guys, this is so good. I am kind of obsessed right now. I think I will be throwing strawberry. I taste the strawberry for sure. I can't tell if I taste the other things. It's mostly strawberry. I don't know. There's like a hint of the cucumber too, but I don't taste the mint. I didn't put a lot of it in there though. Sorry, I'm totally vibing. Okay, so I forgot to mention to you guys that I am reading a Summerween vibes video audiobook. I can't even talk. And it's called Under Lock and Key. And I didn't even know until like 2 chapters in that it's actually the same author as the book The Fake Mates. And I loved The Fake Mates, and I am vibing with this one so far. So it's Under Lock and Key, but Lock is like L-O-C-H, like the Loch Ness monster. And if you know what kind of books I like, that's all you need to know. So yeah, we're gonna go into TJ Maxx and then Barnes and Noble. I'll keep you guys posted. No luck at TJ Maxx, so I'm walking over to Barnes and Noble. The sun went down. Well, not went down, but the clouds covered it, and it's so nice and breezy right now. Okay, this store is very different from all the Barnes I've been to, so I feel super lost, but check this out. Romance. They also had the whole horror and mysteries section, but these are the 2 romance areas, so I'll be here for a bit. This is the one I'm reading, Lana Ferguson. Okay, that's why we bring water, because guys, that Barnes and Noble was hot. I don't know if it's because we're still transitioning into summer that maybe they didn't have the air on right, but I was burning up. I can't get over how good this is. Like, I have been struggling so much because I just can't get used to just drinking. Well, I can't drink plain water, but I get really picky about it. Sorry, I got distracted. I can't have plain water all day. Like, I need flavor, especially going from like drinking iced coffee all the time, and we really drink a lot of those flavored drink packets, like the Crystal Light style ones. But I'm trying really hard to cut out as many like fake sugar, not fake sugar, you know what I mean, like artificial sugar. I don't even know what it's called. I'm trying to cut it out as much as possible, because I don't know, I just feel like none of it can be healthy, right? And I've been making a lot of iced teas, which I have my my recipe for that Babe brew coming soon. Like this week, I'll be posting it at some point as a short. So I've been really enjoying figuring out like how to drink more naturally flavored things, and that water is delicious. It is so good. It's so refreshing. I could see myself drinking that all the time. Another thing I like to drink a lot too, I have to be in the mood for it though, because I can get like weird about it sometimes, but I love to put cinnamon sticks in my like big Stanley and like just let the cinnamon take over. It's so good. I think it's because I associate cinnamon to fall, so I haven't been vibing with it anymore lately. But yeah, I've just been in the mood for like trying new refreshing drinks, especially since I'm not really craving coffee as much, because like there's nothing bad about coffee, but I know that caffeine doesn't always have the best effect on people. I know it messes with anxiety a lot, and I'm like, I'm just trying to cleanse my life in general, so if I can replace coffee for the most part, why not? Even though the tea has caffeine too, so that's kind of hypocritical. But anyway, yeah, so I just got done at, by the way, if you guys see, this is so chaotic, if you guys see this come into frame, it's my little, oh, you can't see her, I'll show you guys when I stop. I have a little Taylor Swift ornament. It's actually an ornament, but I used it as a like mirror thing. And she's so cute, but she's actually falling apart now because she's been in the sun for too long, so I might have to replace her soon. But anyway, if you see her flying, it's because she's flying with all of the air conditioner. Anyway, so I went to Barnes & Noble and I felt so disoriented because it's like a completely new Barnes & Noble, and it's a completely new floor model. Like usually every Barnes & Noble you go into kind of has the same format, but this one had the cafe in the very back right corner. It was so pretty. Everything was like so modernized and brand new and clean. But I was like, whoa, I didn't know like the way it was formatted. So it took me a while to just like feel acclimated in there, if that makes sense. And then once I started like finding my sections, like the romance section, of course, they had a horror section. Actually, I didn't spend any time in the horror section. I should have gone back because I passed it first and I was on a mission to find the romance part, and then I just forgot to go back. But I spent some time in the romance and the YA area. So if you knew me, or if you know me, I pretty much almost exclusively read paranormal romances, full disclosure. Occasionally I'll read a horror book or two, but it's very rare. And I do read some YA, but it's been a hot minute since I've read some YA. But it was really cool that I saw the book I was reading there, just to like actually see it in person. And for you guys to see it too, because I was kind of bummed that I couldn't just like show it to you while I was driving. And I got some inspo. I don't remember any of the names, unfortunately, but I am putting together my Summerween recommendations for you guys. So that's going to be different though, because that one's going to have the ones that I actually have read and seen, like movies and stuff, meaning I'm recommending them. So let me know if you want my Summerween TBR and watch list, because I feel like that would be fun to do. I know so many of you guys like reading. Also, I keep meaning to say this in all my books, in all my videos, and I forget. I haven't said it in a while, but I have a Discord server, and it's super fun in there. So if you guys want to chat more with other spooky ghouls, I highly recommend it. If you're not familiar with Discord, it's like almost like the old school message board forums, but in real time. So there's like different channels. One of them is Spookworm Club, which is my spooky book club. I don't really host anything with it anymore, but everyone, that seems to be the favorite channel. So people post what they're reading, and it's always like spooky books, but there's also like a regular book section that's not spooky. People post their code oranges in there occasionally. It's just kind of like a place for spooky ghouls to chat in real time. So the link is in my description in every single video, and it's just like join the Discord server or something like that. And yeah, it would be fun for you guys to join, especially as our little Ghoster Squad community is growing here. It's so exciting to see the subscriber count going up. I'm so happy to have you guys here to just have more ghouls to fangirl with. So yeah, if you guys want to chat spooky things, be sure to join. And there's also a lot of book inspo in there because people post what they're reading or what they want to read. I've shared a few of the books that I'm looking forward to this year, but they're all coming out, like, I don't think they're coming out till starting August. So that's why I'm like, I need to figure out what I'm reading. Anyway, that was a long rant. I feel like this video has just been a whole lot of randomness, so I'm sorry. But if you like it, let me know, because obviously your ghoul can talk. So as far as TJ Maxx goes, there was nothing in sight at all, which is just crazy because like there's so much of it online. I wonder if they're preparing to start bringing it in stores for Summerween next year now that it's online. God, I can't get over how freaking pretty it is right now, guys. So we'll see what happens, but I just feel like a complete, like, you know, the whole like hopeless romantic thing. I feel like a hopeless Halloween hunter right now. I think that might be what we titled this video, because it's just like, it's nowhere in sight, but everyone else is enjoying it in other parts of the country. So I feel pretty bummed, but also it felt really nice to just get out, get some steps in too. I think I got like 1,000 or 2,000 steps in while I was out, which was, I have no idea why my phone cut me off. That was really strange. But yeah, I was saying I had fun just like getting out, enjoying the scenery because it's not so hot yet. Once it hits 85 degrees in Colorado, I hate it because we're closer to the sun. So it's just like unbearably hot. Like I would take, I know, unpopular, insane opinion, I would take Arizona summer heat over Colorado heat because the sun just like burns. It burns so hot when you're this close to it. So I'm just enjoying my time right now, but I'm sure that I will end up going hunting anyway in the heat, and you guys are gonna see how freaking miserable I am about it. So I just enjoyed being out on a like semi-overcast day. It's 67 degrees. I expire at 75 degrees, so I'm still living my best spooky life in Colorado right now. So yeah, I had a great time hanging out anyway. I hope this wasn't too chaotic for you guys. Let me know in the comments if you want more of these, just like hang out with me throughout the days, even if there's not actual code oranges, unfortunately. Can't do anything about that, but eventually we will, and those will be much more exciting because we'll be talking all about Halloween and all the decor and stuff. Let me park. Okay, I actually need to run a quick errand, but I think this is it for now. The hopeless Halloween hunting has concluded. If you guys are curious about little Brucey Pooh, I'll provide a quick update right now. Brucey's okay. He's such a good boy, huh? Lolo took care of him. He didn't chew his Kong pad, but I don't know if I'm gonna trust him long term. We did it, guys. We survived. All right, I'm obviously a very happy mama that nothing happened. Thank you so much for hanging out with us, guys. I hope you had fun because I actually had a lot of fun. I'm ready to go do this again. Until next time, sending you goals and kisses. Bye.